Tune in to Junkies TV every Sunday at 6.
You know, we ain't come here to talk to y'all all day. You know, I live in the stars, you dig what I'm doing? I'm levitating a medicating, you know what I'm saying? I elevate my crowd, you know? That way,
I'm still in black and white color. Minus in 10 Percocets with the
Welcome to Junkies TV. Today we got Bino Vato in the building. Hard man to catch up with, always on the go doing his thing. But we're glad to have you here today, my brother.
Man, what's happening, man? Great to be here, man. Just spinning and leaking, man. I got the recipe, man. This shit real ingredients. You see what I'm saying? I'm sprinkling seasoning on you niggas, man. Pockets on vegan.
That's what it is. So, where are you from and what brings you to Atlanta?
Oh, boy, yeah, man. I'm from everywhere, but basically, my folks from Ohio, and man, left Ohio, moved to Alabama, then left Alabama, went to Cali, then moved to Atlanta, man, you know, so I've been in Atlanta since, man, and what brought me here was really just my craft, you know what I mean, my work, my profession, what I want to do with my life, how I want to get my money.
Most definitely, most definitely. Okay, give us some insight into Bino Vato as a young one, as a kid, like what were you doing? What was you doing before the rap?
Before this rap shit, man, I'm really in the motherfucking streets, really trapping, really having RPA Luciano, man, my little brother, man. Day one, A1, raised him since the goddamn kindergarten. But, man, really in the motherfucking streets, having some motion. This is not no game with me, really trapping, really goddamn talking that lingo. Hola, como te llamas? Me llamo Felipe, yo, for real, y'all folks sleep. Yo, being plugged in, I'm fucking with folks you could be fucking with if you had my type motion. So shit, I just stayed down, man, and hey man, this is where I'm at today, man. No fornicating.
You know, a lot of people see people in the streets, see people trapping, and they just jump out there head first, don't know what's really going on. They're looking more for the money aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? What led you to having to be in the street getting money the way you did?
I was motherfucking homeless, man. I ain't really had nowhere to go. I ain't had no choice. I couldn't I ain't had no mailing address. You gotta have a mailing address to get a job. I just didn't have the resources you supposed to have. I ain't had that shit, so I needed money and I had to figure out something. So, man, I did what I was good at, which was hustling, trapping, you see what I'm saying? And man, the shit picked up so fast, it went major. Then the shit started to go viral. And then I started to fuck with folks who really are somebodies, you see what I'm saying? And that's just how it happened for me, man.
Most definitely, most definitely. Did you, there's a lot of negativity on the street, but what people don't realize is you always have those certain people around you that's still pushing you in a positive direction in the midst of the storm, so to speak. Did you meet anybody that pushed you and said, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying, you good at this, you do this, you know what I'm saying, push yourself in that?
Yeah, I definitely met a lot of people, man, that was good at that. I met a lot of day ones. Some of my day ones, man, you know, honestly tell me the truth. Along this, you know, somebody, I met an artist named Snootie, man, you know. Looked at that nigga like my pops. Still look at that nigga like my pops. And he looked at me a certain type of way. That nigga told me he seen him in me. And I ain't never understand that shit. I was like, man, he just tripping. Like, nah, Holmes was really ahead of everything that was around him and that's moving. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of see what he was telling me as my life went on and my career went on. You know what I'm saying? So I can say Snootie, man, was a big, you know, so for a nigga to have way more going on than the average, to look at me a certain type of way made me wake up and just want to keep the ball rolling, you know what I'm saying, or get some motion.
Yeah, definitely. What motivates Bino Vato internally? What drives you?
What really drives me the most is just the way you could play with words and you could paint pictures of certain type of things, you know what I'm saying, that you say. You know, God always say the tongue is a powerful thing, so you never realize how powerful the tongue is until you test the limits of the tongue. So I like to test the limits and test my craft to perfection, critique it.
Yeah, definitely, and you definitely have a gift for that. And man, when I tell you, every time I have seen Bino Vato, he is definitely ahead of the fashion curve. What inspires? I mean, how do you put this together? How do you design an outfit or put something together for Bino Vato that sets you apart every time?
Man, first off, man, this goes way back even before me, but we're gonna keep this shit strictly about me because this me. Hey man, I was spilling and leaking before I was goddamn coming out the womb. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Hey man, this fashion shit, everything Euro, man. I got to wear Machino, I got to wear Versace, I got to wear Fendi, I got to wear Ball, man. Yeah, and I really can afford this shit. This ain't no goddamn call your folk them and they break. Nah, I really can afford this shit. But don't worry about how I'm doing this shit. But yeah, I'm doing this shit. Yeah, everything designer, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you speak of spilling. I hear a lot of young people saying they dripping. What's the difference in the spill and the drip?
See, the drip is just something that a spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's really saturated. It's really watered down. I don't know why they just talking about they dripping, but niggas been started to drip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just a spot. You basically say it's just a stain. They got shit, they got stain removers out here. So spilling and leak, we're removing you niggas. This drip shit saturated. It's watered down, so we leaking on your little drip. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
There's really some stain removal shit going on, man. Y'all move that little shit out the way, man. Y'all ain't drowning. You niggas need help. You hear me?
Exactly.
Come see Bino. I'm gonna show you how to put this shit on. Put this shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And to those who might not be aware of the culture, wherever they are in the world, explain trapping.
Oh man, trapping is a form of hustling, a form of getting money. You know, you can sell iPhones and be a trapper. You can sell shoes and be a trapper. You can sell clothes and be a trapper. Anything that you're able to make a profit off of, you are a trapper. But you gotta be doing it to the max. That's the difference.
At some point in time, everybody, you know, you gain a large circle. But at some point in time, you reevaluate things, and your circle gets a lot smaller. Have you had to face that situation?
Hell yeah, man. You gotta always trim your bushes around, man. You know you can't stand a $250,000 mansion. You can't stand no condo and not trim them bushes, man. You know these snakes getting very creative these days. They like to climb up walls and hide in motors and, you know, toilets. Hey man, you snake, you gotta watch these snake ass niggas. So definitely had to cut a lot of people off that was around. A lot of frenemies that say they was for me and weren't for me. You know, and times after times have been proven that they wasn't for me. I done been locked up. I was looking at 46 years. Yeah, 46. Y'all niggas look at 2 years and be ready to cry.
Smoking no pressure, we call trap counter. I keep the third around, keep the banana. Double A traffic in Atlanta to Bama, but I'm making more money, yeah, in Atlanta. I'm running around in the fountain. I'm on that Miley Santana, yeah, I keep a helmet. I took bananas, kidnap the kids and hold it for rest.